Baldur's Gate 3. Sorry, I'm doing a little bit of a late start here. Got off work a little late and had to do a bit of shopping around the area. But last we left off, we murdered a lot of people around the city. You sound sleepy. Well, that's probably because I am a little sleepy. We're going to try to make it all the way till 10 today. But we will see if that is a possibility. First, we got to speak to Aridin here. This little choffer over here.
Bring out here, you tin tube.
Pruah!
You tell Lorokin I went for his goddamn night song, and now he has to pay up.
You didn't even find it. Why would he pay you any money? Don't I know you? Look, I'm looking at the idiot making all the noise.
I can knock you out if the noise is bothering you.
What's your problem?
Lorokin, wizard that owns that shop, sent me on a wild goose chase into a hive of goblins for some relic. Said it would be an easy take. I lost good people.
I mean, friends. Easy for people that have talent.
The night song by
Ooh, got him. I found the night song. Actually, it turns out it wasn't a relic, but an Aasimar.
An Aasimar? You found it? Where is it?
Let's see. She's immortal and tough. You can forget about turning her in for a reward. She's gone. I'm not sure where to. To chase the night song is to once more rush into danger. Reflect on your past mistakes. Surprised we don't get advantage with that. But he's a bit dim-witted. 18!
I ought to knock some sense into you. But you know what? I'm too goddamn tired. If she's out there, I'm gonna find her. You mark my words.
And then we find him dead at our camp. At least that's what I assume would happen. Those people need to stop casting cantrips back there. It's getting on my nerves.
Some of the items here are quite marvelous.
True. We should steal everything here.
Baldur's Gate prices, though. Not worth it, if you ask me.
So many scrolls.
I shall be kept.
Welcome, dear patron, to Sorceress Sundries. I am an unperson in service of the revered wizard Lorokin, proprietor of this fine establishment.
And what a fine establishment it is.
Our wares, say trade. To provide information about the night song, say night song. If you are a city official here to collect dues, say taxes. For all other inquiries, say other.
Taxes.
You are not Mr. Marvin Hudd, the collections officer assigned to this establishment.
Don't you recognize Marvin Hudd when you see him? Goodness gracious. Let's do some combat inspiration. We need 25. 35. No challenge for us.
This error in my analysis. Hello, Mr. Marvin Hudd. Please find your payment in full.
Thanks.
Until next we meet.
Getting tired of people not recognizing Mr. Hudd around here. Let's ask about the night song.
The provision of information that leads to the retrieval of the night song is worth a great deal to Master Lorokin. Do you have information regarding the night song?
Yes, I do.
Please proceed upstairs for further instructions. Thank you. Please come again soon and have a magical day. Welcome back to Sorceress Sundries. How can I help you?
Other.
To learn more about the search for the night song, say night song. To learn more about Master Lorokin, say Lorokin.
Why would I ever want to know more about him?
Good self, say projection.
Projection.
I am the product of an ingenious bit of magic performed by Master Leroican. I am blessed with sufficient intelligence to adequately run and protect the shop, Sorceress Sundries. Because Master Leroican is engaged in important work, I take care of such banalities as speaking with customers.
What does banalities mean? Hold on, chat. Let's figure this out. Banalities. That doesn't help at all. The fact or condition of being banal. Okay, what does banal mean? So lacking in originality as to be obvious or boring. So basically he's saying that talking with customers bores him to tears. All the beeps of a fancy keyboard. Indeed, I do have a fancy keyboard. That's actually more of the beeps of my fancy web browser, though, which caused all the beeping. But I enjoy it. Night Song.
The Night Song is a relic.
Banal. Banal. Like anal, but banal. Banal. Banal.
Object's retrieval.
I don't know. I've never fucking heard that word. I've heard enough. No!
You're sure to find what
yes!
you're looking for.
Maybe. The birthright. Okay, well, we want that. There's a lot of things that I want from him, but as usual, I'm broke. Just like in real life, I don't have money in Baldur's Gate either. Banal. Banal. Banana. Banana. Let's see. He's got 2187 gold. I'm tempted just to sell every single scroll I have, to be quite honest, because I don't use them ever. But then I always have that thought of, what if I do need to use it? What if I have a scroll and I really need to use it and I don't have it because I sold all of them? This shit is bananas. Bananas! Sent a voicemail on its pronunciation. Okay, well, let's invite the girlfriend to the chat here to get the proper pronunciation of bananol.
It's pronounced banal. You had it right the second time.
Banal. Okay. Well, now we know, chat. Scroll of Arcane Lock. Never really gonna need that. Probably not Scroll of Bestow Curse. Not gonna need False Life. Not gonna need Shocking Grasp. I think Shadowheart's already got it. Let's double check. Because if she doesn't, then we'll learn it as a cantrip. Okay, never mind. She does not have it. Or she does have it, I mean.
Welcome back.
And I went Gwen
Sorcerer's
Stefani with the
Sons.
bananas. I sell
How
all
can
my
I
scrolls
help?
except for Dimension Door and Misty Step.
Be
And that's
still.
kind of what I want to do, but it's like the RPG player in me is like, but if I sell these, I'm going to wish I had them at a later point. Like if I get into a tough fight with Raphael and I'm really wishing I had a scroll. I'm just so broke. You're in Act 3 and still haven't used them. Yeah, but I haven't fought the toughest fights in Act 3 yet. Like, we haven't gone round 2 with Auntie Ethel. I don't know how hard that's going to be. Raphael's going to be really hard because we're fighting him on Tactician. Probably don't need a Scroll of Protection from Evil and Good. We'll sell all the first level ones. How about that? Like, we don't need Scroll of Firebolt or anything. We don't need Scroll of Magic Missile or Chromatic Orb. Probably don't need Scrolls of Scorching Ray. We're selling most of them. See, I'm getting better. And then we have all these potions of Angelic Reprieve and Angelic Slumber. I don't need a Fog Cloud Amulet. Keep the heavy hitters and sell the rest. That's generally the goal that I'm going for. Really, I kind of want to just have Astarion do more pickpocketing. But for now, I guess we'll just get the Ring of Regeneration here. I'm going to come back for this Birthright hat. Or maybe we just have Astarion pickpocket now. Goodness gracious. I need these special items or I will go crazy. Shadowheart, how are you doing on spells? I guess we did long rest, so we shouldn't have an issue casting invisibility on Astarion over here. And then we're going to dash out of Sorcerer's Sundries like the thieves we are.
Step quick.
Probably should have casted it when I was a little bit closer. I'm surprised they don't have, like, those little orbs that float around that detect invisibility. Probably would be quite useful here. Oops. He doesn't even care.
Let's keep to the shadows.
He has no care in the world that, I mean, I guess he's just a projection, so that's probably why he doesn't give a damn. There we go. Well, not the most efficient way of doing it, but I think it worked. So I think I mentioned about 2 streams ago that there's a really great combination you can do with this Ring of Regeneration here. At the beginning of each of your turns, the ring activates and heals you for 1d4 hit points. Not super great on its own. However, when you combine that with some certain gloves that we're going to use, probably going to put them on probably Shadowheart. Because we don't really need radiating orbs anymore. So now when you heal a creature, it gains the effect of Blade Ward, which means that Shadowheart will permanently have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage, since she will always be healing at the beginning of her turn. And whenever you heal a creature, it gains 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws for 2 turns, so she will also be permanently blessed.
Trust now.
Now, as for Astarion, we're going to put that Ring of Malefic Extraction back on him. I think Lae'zel has an amulet that also dips her weapon in poison, but Shadowheart's not doing that many melee attacks, so it's not super needed. Let's see. I kind of want to dye the gloves to match with everything else that we have on Shadowheart already. So I think we need like yellow dye or something to match with the gold that's already here. That's matching up pretty good, right? It needs to be a bit brighter, like pale yellow. Is there a pale yellow dye? What's this lime, lemon, and lichen dye look like? Okay, that's too pale. So now we've gone from one extreme to the other. You go for the green dye. Oh, now that I actually like. Because it's got a nice, like, gold tint, but also has this silver on it, too. Or steel, I suppose. So we can definitely consider the green dye. Here's pale orange. What does that look like? Nope, that's clashing really bad. Pale green? It's hard to tell how these dyes are going to look like on metal pieces, because they don't dye like fabric does. Let's look at the orange one. That's a definite no. White and scarlet red. I don't see any red whatsoever. I'm thinking we stick with the green dye. Sorry, I have a great need for fashion, so I do get distracted a lot when I'm dyeing armors. But now that we got our money back from stealing, we're going to go ahead and get that new hat for Minthara. I will kill all these annoying cantrip casters before this day is over, I feel like.
Welcome back to Sorcerous Sundries. How can I help you?
Trade again.
What will it be?
The birthright. This would be useful if we were doing a not strength-based monk. Whenever the wearer succeeds on a saving throw against a spell, they regain 1d4 hit points. The wearer can use a reaction to make an unarmed strike against any attacker that misses. However, this will boost our armor class by 2. And this only gives us 2 extra strength, but it also gives us like double carrying capacity, I think. Carrying capacity is doubled. We'll probably pick it up anyways once we get the gold for it, but right now we cannot afford it, and I'm not going to spend all day pickpocketing.
What a day.
So this should push Minthara's charisma to 22. That is a silly looking hat, so we're definitely going to keep that hidden.
Father, they will
I'm
die
usually
for you.
down for silly hats, but that's just a bit too silly for me.
moment. Can I help you?
Why are you whispering?
Shh. These books are sensitive. They prefer an environment of quiet reverence.
Is that true, Books? Are you sensitive? Oops, looks like Basket got caught in the explosion a little bit.
Look what you've done. By all the gods, I'd give my ear for the least bit of respect for the written word. Go act the clown on your own time. Come back when you've cobbled together some manners and are prepared to pay for the damages.
Oh, we gotta pay her 400 gold? We're definitely pickpocketing that back. Sorry about that. I now understand books need to be well treated. Lesson learned.
That's better.
What
How
the
can I
fuck?
help
I've
you?
never seen that. What do you have on offer? I'm interested in any especially rare tomes you might have.
Bold. You might have heard that our library has a collection other shops would lack the skill to curate. Between us, even Master Leverokin was reluctant to house them in his tower. The pen is mightier than the magic wand, apparently.
Oh, hee hee hee.
They're locked away here for their and our customers' safety. Our finest reserve includes the Tharkiat Codex, the Annals of Karsus and Netherese Folly, Sights of the Seelie, and the Curriculum of Strategy. Do any of those interest you?
The Tharkiat Codex.
Interesting choice. If I didn't know better, I'd think you might have the Necromancy of Thay in your possession.
No,
I'd
never heard of
advise
such a
tremendous
book.
care with the Tharkiat Codex. The cost of unlocking its mysteries is onerous.
Let's hear about the Annals of Karsus and Netherese Folly.
It is said to be written by Lord Karsus himself, the Netherese arcanist who attempted to replace the goddess Mystra, failed, and was banished for the attempt. Great magical knowledge lies within those pages, but not many can withstand it.
The Annals of Karsus would no doubt have much to say about the crow's true nature. If only you could read them.
Oh, yes. If only I had a wizard that could read them. I would know of no such wizard. Sounds perfect. How much for me to buy it from you?
Buy? Books as temperamental as these are not on sale. They are secured in our vault, where none can harm them, nor can they do any harm.
A
Consider
vault, you
yourself
say?
lucky to have learned of such a book's existence, and then forget about it. The Annals of Karsus are best left unread.
Anyone else notice how crazy her hair looks? Like crazy librarian lady that hasn't brushed her hair in 3 months? I came here all the way from Netherwinter to admire your collection. Couldn't I just peek in your vault? Please, pretty please. With a sugar rim on top.
Customers like you are why I prefer the company of books. The only way to gain access to the vault is through my office. And before you ask, no, you are not allowed in there either.
Thank you. I've learned more than enough.
You certainly have. Even simple knowledge of these tomes is enough to stimulate most.
Oh, it's so stimulating, yes. Let's see. Does she have blind spots? Oh, perfect area for stealing, if I do say so. Yeah, I'm not paying this lady 400 golds for blowing up her books. Oh,
Caught in the act.
whoops. Apparently she's got a blind spot behind her. She must be a mother, having eyes in the back of her head. Or maybe the books are watching us. The books told on us. That's right. I think I have another idea here. We just use umbral shroud. That should do fine.
Caught in the
Whoops.
act. Your touch isn't as light as you'd hope.
How much gold does she have on her? I didn't even look. Let's see. 1,786. Okay, well, apparently she's a very rich librarian. I was just trying to pickpocket my 400 gold back. Also, can I just say, I love the animation for Umbral Shroud. But let's go ahead and just put Astarion's sneaky ring back on for better sleight of hand, since apparently we're going to need it for this check here. Whoops. I screwed up. I keep forgetting that that ends if you take an action, and sneaking is considered an action. It's a very particular invisibility spell. Or more like a talent that comes with being a Gloomstalker Ranger. But we'll get this. She ain't having our money today.
Let's prowl.
Caught in the act. Your
You know
touch
what,
isn't
lady?
as light
I've
as
had
you'd
about
hope.
enough of your crap. All I want to do is just get in the vault. Because we got to get our hands on that Tharkex Codex so we can be the world's greatest necromancer. That seemed louder than normal. You know what? I done messed up again because I forgot to put his ring back on, but we'll give it a shot without it.
Caught red-handed.
Gosh
Perhaps
dang
you should
it.
practice on a map.
I've been practicing, narrator. But the game doesn't like easy money. Now, if I was playing on honor mode, this would be a train wreck. Because I would be fighting everyone from all the pickpocketing that I do. But a man's got to find some way to complete tactician difficulty. And we need money to do that. There, we're going to quick save right there.
Caught in the act. Your touch isn't as light as you'd hoped.
Apparently hitting a DC 15 in this game feels like hitting a DC 30 in normal 5th edition D&D.
A little chicanery.
You've been caught mid-robbery. Your next move had best be a careful. Your refusal is not accepted.
How did this happen? She turned around like... I'd swear she must be a mother. That's what it feels like. She's got eyes in the back of her head. Or maybe it's just the fact that Astarion's being awfully suspicious behind the counter. He just wants to get a closer look at the books. That's all.
Caught red-handed. Perhaps you should practice on...
We'll fight Cazador sometime today. Sometime. Maybe. I wish we had like some potion that increased our sleight of hand by like 5 points. Because I would buy like 30 of them. That should be a homebrew potion that I approach my DM with.
What can we rescue?
Okay, now we're fast traveling out of here. Woo! That was a struggle. Definitely making a save right there. She's Mama Bookkeeper. She also apparently doesn't even notice that the money's missing from her.
Catch a break.
They're over here raising zombies. There we go.
Investigated in this area.
I haven't seen
Appears to be
anything
the
suspicious.
criminal would never speak with such an...
Yes, I'm completely innocent. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Astarion, you better get away from here. The painting block has never been so hot. Scandals, vandals, where to buy sandals. It's all here in the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Okay, should be good for Astarion to come back in now.
Let's be quick.
I think. Hey guys, what's going on?
Meet. Apologies. I'm with a customer at the moment.
I see that. Which one's the customer? This one?
Do you think that zombie looks fresh? Is fresh good? I never know with zombies.
True. It is hard to tell. What's a good zombie? Let's speak to it. Maybe the zombie's got something to say.
The newborn zombie gazes at you hungrily, pus drooling from its slack jaw.
Now that is a grade A zombie if I ever seen one.
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Night Song, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Leroican's time, reconsider. Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
Very well.
The Night Song is an immortal being, the child of a deity.
Yeah, one on the far left. What are these other ones?
The Night Song is a priceless ruby from a realm beyond our own. The night song is an ancient potion that allows its drinker to become irresistibly attractive to man and god alike. The night song is a druidic staff that allows its bearer command over an army of ancient beasts.
All interesting propositions, but I think we know the correct one.
Hold very still, Nicklaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
What a terrible job to have.
Ready? Aim. We have a visitor. At ease. Nicklaw, you may go.
Claire's like, oh, thank God.
I see no night song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the night song in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time?
Man, what a pretentious douche. Not quite the enthusiastic welcome I was hoping for.
You'll have more gratitude than you know how to count once the night song is in my hands. Do you have it or not?
She isn't an it.
She? Then you do know her. You've been to Shah's temple. To the Shadowfell. You've
His
looked
hand seems a
upon the
bit
Night
shaky.
Song's face. Tell me, and choose your next words carefully. Where is she now?
She's been buried, ended, taken down, offed. She's dead. Get out of my face now. I'm gonna go in and try and intimidate him. Yeah, tell him to get out of my face, because I don't like this pretentious dude. We'll remove the Bardic Inspiration. I'm pretty sure we got it with a 28.
I can see you're in no place to have a civilized conversation. Return when an iota of sense has returned to you.
Fair enough. Let's see if Milkar has anything to say.
You'll bring him the night song, won't you? He'll be so very pleased, so very happy if his plans materialize.
I bet he will. Well, for now, I suppose we can leave this place. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. Alright, I think there's a blind spot here for Astarion to pickpocket this open. So we can go into this vault here. And then we kind of got to sneak everyone in here without anyone seeing.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Oh, I guess that didn't work because we got, our familiars are not sneaking. I'm not even sure if the Fire Myrmidon can sneak. But we'll find a way around it. We could probably always turn them invisible. Or we can just have them wait outside, because I don't think there's any combat down here. Okay, one at a time. There we go, nice and sneaky. I think we can unsneak now. So there should be a hidden book here. Yes, the classed book here. That's going to open up this portal. And into the vault we go.
At the ready.
Sorceress Vault.
Storage and sorting of scrollwork, parchment, and tomes.
That's curious.
Milkar's Ledger. 12 scrolls, 24 quills, 60 various books, 4 rare books, 40 herbs, 10 spells, 20 parchments, 4 hats, 4 robes, 14 rings, 2 wands, and 1 staff. Only 1 staff, huh? You figured a vault of sorceries would have more than just 1 staff. But we're in for the long heist here. We're gonna sort through this whole place. I bet you these can just get crushed open from Weiss. Not the most subtle approach, but it'll do for us. Ooh, lots of rare gems, it looks like. The Red Knight's final stratagem.
Let's crack it open.
Before her time as an exarch of Tempest and goddess of strategy, the Red Knight was a paladin most devout. She toured armies the world over as both student and teacher, and thus was she elevated by Tempest to her current status. These pages contain that of her which was left in the material plane after her ascension.
Quite some valuable knowledge hidden between these pages.
Scroll of Artistry of War. I bet you that's probably something that Shadowheart might be able to learn. Is this a level 6 spell?
Don't waste.
It is. It's a level 5 spell, actually. Summon the apparition of 6 master strategists. Each apparition strikes a target of your choosing, dealing 8 to 18 force damage on a hit. And it cannot be upcasted, it looks like. It's also like a better version of Magic Missile. I kind of want to see what it looks like. I will probably load a save so I'm not wasting a spell slot. Let's have Shadowheart back up a bit. We'll cast it on Astarion. Oh, they're like floating skulls. Pretty useful. It's like a super amped up magic missile. Definitely a homebrew spell if I ever seen it, but hey, I like it. Well, let's go ahead and look at the rest of this vault here. Also, we can just pick that up and sell it, because that's probably worth a ton.
Another step forward.
How did all of our people are here? Okay, I guess we'll just have them go with us then. Circle of Death, Eye Bite, and Otolut's Freezing Sphere. $10 gold. Totally worth it.
Easy.
Where am I? What's going on?
So there is traps everywhere here. But if we take the right paths, we shouldn't have to worry too much about it. Let's go ahead and send Astarion in by himself. Because he's got all the pickpocketing that we need.
There are traps about.
Our bird keeps following us around, even though I told him to wait, but that's okay, I suppose. So I think this one's Aberration? Wild, Demon, Shadow, and Silver. I think Silver is the way to go.
Traps. How considerate.
Oh, that was a little scary.
Over there.
I'm doing fine, guys. I think our bird got hit. Okay, so this path is now open. Bird died. Oops. There's a lot more safe way to do this, but I don't have the patience to be doing this the correct way, quote unquote. There's the Annals of Karthus. Scroll of Dethrone. That's another unique spell. Shred a foe's very essence by pulling on the strands of the weave. We'll give that to Shadowheart as well. Another level 5 spell, I believe. Yep. It's a Constitution save, though, so not the best. Given that this spell does almost the exact same amount of damage, and it's a 100% chance to hit. And necrotic damage is resisted a lot. But it's nice to add to our little collection of doodads. Funnily enough, since we don't have Gale in our party, the Annals of Karsus is more or less just kind of not useful to us. It's kind of like a little thing we can sell. It is a great paradox among our kind, who so value the art of learning, that we believe ourselves ever cannier than the ones who came before. If envy is the disease of the artist, hubris is that of the wizard. Though I fear my warning will fall on deaf ears, I will say it again. The closer a wizard creeps to the domain of the divine, the closer oblivion creeps with him. I thought myself an equal to Mystra, and devised a plan to make myself her equal. I would pluck one strand of weave and contain it within an amulet I spent the better portion of my years devising. How regret instantly heaved itself upon my head. I was trapped within the amulet instantaneously and passed around from collector to curio hall for the better part of a millennium. Only now that I am freed, with barely the strength to hold my quill, can I leave this final warning as a testimony. Well, let's go ahead and have Weiss read this Annals of Karsus here. An ancient handwritten book, rebound at least twice, that purports to be notes written by the Mage Karsus himself. Much of it is in a personal wizard's cipher, but the final page is written in clear text. My great spell of transcendence is mine alone, not to be committed to ink and parchment, but I have also forged 3 supreme enchanted items that are the physical embodiments of my wizardry, and of them I shall make record. There is a crown, an orb, and a scepter, each nigh alive and with its own power and purpose, and these I call the regalia of Karsus. The crown of Karsus, to attract and absorb magical knowledge, and give the wearer dominion over himself so that he remains his own entity apart from the weave. The orb of Karsus, a storage device or battery that condenses mystic power, ever gathering so that it must be siphoned at intervals of its excess. The scepter of Karsus, an instrument of projection, a focusing utensil for the precise wielding of unimaginably vast forces. Know of these items you must, for if I fail to achieve immortality, they will persist and, dare I say, live on beyond me. And we got another Scroll of Dethrone that we can just use whenever we want, I suppose. Let's send Astarion back in for some more looting. This time, I believe we go to a different path here. So we'll go to Illusion. Okay, that took us right back here. Evocation. Okay, invulnerability, foresight, wish, or gate. We'll go to wish. These traps really aren't the best, considering that Astarion's just walking right past them. Okay, now we head this way.
Floor is named after a wizard, so the one named after
We go into Elminster's vault. And here's the Tharkiax Codex. We're going to send Weiss in here to make sure he's getting the proper read on that. I said Weiss, not you, Astarion. What is going on? It's forcing me to go back to Astarion. Return, I guess? I guess Weiss is going to try his hand at lockpicking. Or maybe not. That's incredibly difficult. So let's have Astarion jump back in.
How about this?
There we go. Natural 20.
These boots have seen everything.
Okay, let's give it a read. Warning, extremely powerful knowledge may include curses. The pages are covered in esoteric symbols and strange runes, some indecipherable, but some strangely familiar. Your eyes are drawn to one page describing a long-lost book, the Necromancy of Thay. There are secrets of life and death known only to the Red Wizards. Committing such secrets to parchment is a risk that they are loath to take, lest the unworthy gaze upon them. Who better than to guard their secrets than the spirits of the jealous dead themselves? To look upon the Necromancy of Thay is to risk madness at the hands of its spirits, but the wise traveler who can tread the line between life and death will find knowledge witnessed by precious few mortals. The rest of the entry details the precautions and risks associated with reading the text, but lays out a clear path to unraveling the secrets contained in this tome. We'll just go ahead and remove this curse from Shadowheart here. And now we're going to start each day with 20 temporary hit points. And we also have access to a new spell, too, I think. Maybe. We might have to do a long rest before we... Or maybe we just have to read it again. Or maybe... I think we read the Necromancy of Thay again. There we go.
The book radiates power, but the words you read in the codex echo in your mind, guiding your eyes safely across the page. The once indecipherable glyphs now feel dangerously familiar, promising unholy power to those who can take it.
Read on and wrest the book's power from it. Use that inspiration. 30, that's much more like it.
As you pass the strange glyphs, you can feel the book resisting. Ghostly voices whisper at you from the dark, probing and fighting your mind. But your will is iron, and you brush past these shades of the past, devouring every secret the book has to offer. You see now life and death are malleable as clay, to be bent and reshaped by your will, by your power. But as you close the book, a nagging doubt whispers in your mind. What consequences will there be for calling the dead from their rest?
None that we care about. And that gives us the Dance Macabre spell. Well, I think that's just about all that is needed to be seen here. So we'll go ahead and leave now. Okay, so we gotta go towards Cazador. And where is he? North side. But I remember that's not exactly north, because it's kind of like, there's like a tower you have to go into, from what I remember. Like a guard's tower. It's always been hard for me to find Cazador. There is a murder target here, so I suppose we can check that out first, since we're right next to it. If we can find a way in this building.
I still can't believe.
Oh, that's the lady that was at the wine tasting.
Why would anyone want to kill me? Thank you for saving us.
So she did live. And we got paid almost 1,000 gold for
Pave my
it.
path with corpses, build my
I
castle.
still can't believe.
Thank you for saving Cora. Thank you, thank you.
See, even the Dark Urge can do a good deed every now and then.
I still can't believe.
Would you shush? That lady's like a parrot. Alright, so where is this tower for Cazador? Let's head towards these gardens here.
Not enough graves. Never enough.
Okay, that's a really good Dark Urge line. Not enough graves. Never enough graves.
Keep a lookout. The Mortark don't take kindly to raising the dead. But I won't be long, I promise.
Who are you raising from the dead?
My big brother, Garrett. He got killed by that murderer guy. But I'm gonna fix him. Now, keep watch.
Okay. You do your thing.
Exorde me, Merkel. Resuscita frater meum. Immorte ad me redigo eo.
No. You're saying it wrong.
Before fizzing out. The child has power but lacks control.
Oh, you're close, Merkel. I can feel your shadow. Give my brother back, please.
The spell you're looking for is Raise Undead. This is how you do it.
She nods along, enraptured by your explanation.
Nothing like teaching a child
way more
necromancy.
Let me try again. Resuscita fratrea meum. Immorte ad me redigo eo.
Yes! Finally, you did it right. Yeesh! Alright, let's cast Spirit Guardians. We'll do level 4 Spirit Guardians. And maybe spiritual weapon too. Should have probably casted a Hunter's Mark, but I guess we'll just save that spell slot for later. We will do an arrow of many targets, though. Apparently that didn't work. So that's fine, I suppose. I bet you he's immune to necrotic. No, he's not, surprisingly. We're so proficient at killing undead that the Gravekeeper up here probably won't even get a turn. Seeking Blood. Is that a feature I have? What is the Seeking Blood feature? I don't know. Never seen it before.
Breathe deep and move.
We actually will devour intellect because these guys are pretty low on intellect here. Ah, he saved. Oh gosh, the flower merchant's jumping into battle. Oh, it wasn't that bad. Oh, there's Garrett. He's like a massive, friggin' huge skeleton boy.
Flowers, every color of the... Would Sarah like some flowers? They do a wonder at brightening up a grave. I bring fresh ones to my husband's every few days.
Sorry for your loss.
I'm not. My husband was an arse. But he gave me 3 beautiful kids. So the old goat gets flowers. I get them up by Bloombridge. A druid lives that way, so you know they're extra fresh.
I guess that's one way of looking at a deceased lover. What use do the dead have with flowers?
They're not for the dead. They're for the living. Same with funerals. Coffins, all of it.
That's
I put
true.
Flowers on my husband's grave for me. To remember the good from the bad. We get on better now than when he was still alive.
She's kind of scared me a little bit. I think I'm just gonna leave.
Brighten up a loved one's grave with a bouquet. Freshly...
Grotesque distension. What is that? Bloated beyond hope will explode at the slightest touch. That is gross. I'm kind of curious now, though. Touch? Ugh! Well, they weren't kidding. She just evaporated into dust.
The one with that dink in his chest plate. I'd give him a few more of those.
I don't read any of it.
Oh, you can tell all sorts with technology these days. I'm sure she left some.
You can tell all sorts with technology these days.
That never goes off.
Oh, the little loves
I have something to ask.
Tell me, Sarah, if you leave a poisoned cake in a park and a child dies from eating said cake, are you responsible for the child's death?
Oh yes, but I would use ground glass and razor blades rather than poison.
Leave these hallowed grounds now.
Flower Lady has the right idea. Hey, sweetheart, do you remember how to get to Cazador? Because apparently he's, like, here. So we go to Lower Central City Wall. We gotta go, like, west, kind of?
What's he got to say for himself?
Lots of talk about the breeze, hammer, trowel. Nothing missing at all. If he doesn't come back, I'm having his chisel.
I know it's like a guard's tower that we have to go through.
Is that supposed to be a bar?
Is this it?
I'll be making chocolate cake.
Oh, nope. Some lady talking about chocolate cake. No, climb up the tower for the tower. The sigil for teleportation is on. The tower for sigil, the teleport. Oh, the lower city central wall? Is that what you're talking about? Or have I not discovered the right fast travel point yet? Well, here's where one of the murder targets is. We can check this out. Except for the door's locked and there's steel watchers patrolling all over the place. Yeah. Okay, well, let's just go to the lower city central wall then. this the tower here, right here? I think we're on the right track. Here we go. Yeah, this is looking familiar.
Let's see what this does. I can sneak in.
Voice message. I think we got it. Yeah, Astarion's already making comments about stuff.
You are intruding in the palace of Cazador Czar. Leave now, citizen.
The guard's words are clear, but spoken without thought or intent. Behind her eyes, you see nothing.
Never mind, you got
She
it,
must be one of
lol.
the charmed
Well, with
thralls
your help,
Astarion
I didn't
mentioned.
remember it was at that fast travel point. Because they really don't make it they don't make it clear how to get to Cazador's palace, I don't think. Another word from you and you'll fly out of this tower.
She pauses for a moment, but keeps her mouth shut. It seems you're free to enter.
Fair enough. And now they look so obviously charmed.
Tonight is a sacred night. We are all blessed to be here. Be welcome, citizen. Be safe.
There's even a rat we can speak to.
I can do better. I must.
She doesn't say a word.
What's the rat have to say?
Another guest. Yes, yes. More bones to chew, more bodies to
Uh-huh. You finna die, bro. Go home.
Another visitor? Staying long? The others are.
What others? Who are these visitors?
Guests. Came for a party. Never left, though. Dunno what happened to them. Don't want to know. But I'm sure you're different. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Why do I find that rat oddly cute?
So, Astarion, vampire dens. What should I expect?
Dream in red.
Vampires would be a safe bet. Wow. That's suspiciously welcoming.
Here we are, the Star Palace.
We should tell Aelin that Lorroakan is hunting her. She has a right to know.
That's what you're
Also,
wanting to talk
she'll
about
want
right
cave
now?
his Scallon, and honestly, I would not mind seeing that.
Okay. Anything else to discuss about being here?
So this is it.
There we go.
I'm home. There's the same fading carpet. The same tasteless art. Nothing's changed. But gods, everything feels different.
What's it like being back?
It does feel strange. Breaking into your own home. Especially if murder's on your mind. Then again, this is hardly the strangest thing we've done together. Although it could be the most satisfying. Well, the second most satisfying.
Hehehehe. So what's the plan?
If my dear siblings were right, Cazador's hiding somewhere below the palace. After so many years, I would have spotted any secret tunnels out here. The only place that was off limits to us was his study. If the entrance is anywhere, it'll be there, through the ballroom.
Are the servants charmed like the guards in the tower?
Oh no, it's much worse than that. They're fanatics. Here of their own free will, and utterly devoted to Cazador. Each one came to our door, and begged to be given his eternal gift. They're sure he'll turn them if they serve him well enough. He'd almost feel sorry for the poor, deluded souls.
Lots of bats in
But
here.
they're idiots who brought this upon themselves, so don't.
I need to ask you something else.
Then ask. Quickly.
I want to see if he says something about talking about the two of us here in his palace.
I'm all pointy ears, my love.
Can I kiss you?
How could I say no?
Just gotta make sure he knows that we still care about him, even when we're kissing in his home where he got tortured and abused. I really thought he would say something like, here, now! Okay, well...
So Leroican covets Dame Aelin. He'll live to regret that once we inform her. I wasn't expecting it, but...
Leroicans, the type to cower behind contraptions and cantrips.
No ascension for you, vamp boy. If I have anything to say about it, there won't be any ascension. I think when his approval's maxed out, he's able to be talked out of it.
We should tell her
Maybe.
immediately.
The master is pure. His palace must be pure. No stain, no smudge, no taint. Pure.
Okay.
Another guest for the Master's celebration. I'm afraid you're too late. You'll have to... Master Astarion? What are you doing here? Why aren't you downstairs?
Well, obviously I'm on my way down now. So if you could just point us in the right direction.
But you're too late. The doors have been sealed. The ritual is about to begin.
So unseal the doors and let us in.
It's too late. Godi has sealed the doors and will not open them until the ritual is complete.
Cazador gave the key to Godi. And where is this sadistic old sack of bones?
It does not matter. You're too late. The Master will be so angry that you missed the ritual. He will do such terrible, terrible things to you. I do not have any more time to waste. There is too much to do, too much to prepare.
I don't like how this guy's talking to Astarion.
There is so much to do, so much to prepare.
Pick to fight. The
400 experience just for killing that little rat.
The door is covered in intricate text, but you can't see anywhere a key might fit. Only a small round hollow engraved with a family crest.
Try to decipher the text on the door with history. Oh, okay. 25 DC. And we got -1. We're probably gonna fail this.
The writing means nothing to you. You can't even recognize the script.
There's writing like this all over the palace. Some old, probably dead language of Cazador's. We were strictly forbidden from learning it.
The investigation check's not as difficult. We still failed that, though.
The indentation is small and features an engraving of the family crest. Beyond that, it's a perfectly normal, mysterious door.
Well, we'll figure out how to open it eventually. I wonder if the knock spell would work. Just out of curiosity. Do we have that? We do not. I probably sold it. See, that's why I can't sell scrolls. Let's check down here.
Time to press ahead.
Ooh, private Chamberlain
Hardly a challenge.
chambers. A soap bar. And a scroll of cloud kill.
What's that?
Duffy's diary. Chamberlain of Cazador's palace. I know enough about what the master has in mind with his ritual that I refuse to be the stand-in for that missing brat Astarion. Even if Cazador finds my body, the potion Bone Cloak sold me is promised to provide a convincing illusion of death, especially since I'll leave behind a look-alike potion of acid poison. My one regret is dear Luriana, but I simply cannot trust her with the secret of my one chance of escape. When the potion wears off, Cazador will have ascended and will have need of my services, or he will be no more, and mastery of the palace will fall to me. Something tells me his dead body is somewhere around here. This is a comfy bed, though. Yeah, it's very nice. Here's his office. A mysterious elixir of feigning death. I probably don't need that for anything. Nothing to see here, looks like. We'll move on.
Lies before me. That door is saturated with necrotic magic. Best keep my distance.
A sinister seal. Dark energy envelops this door. Force damage against it's doubled. Let's just have Minthara cast Eldritch Blast on it. Oh, I guess they didn't like Minthara blowing open doors here.
The woman's eyes are alert, verging on manic as she bustles about.
Everything's got to be right for the master. Everything's got to be perfect.
Well, I'm sorry to say that the door that we just busted open is no longer perfect. Sapping Curse. The curse entity, or the cursed energy drains vitality of anyone who dares get closer. It's like a super dead child. That's disturbing.
Alright, what now?
Let's have Weiss loot it real quick, even though it's going to take some damage.
You're so weak. There's necrotic magic at work here.
Victoria's note. I'm gonna send her body somewhere else. Oh, sorry, guys. My bad. Here, throw this child's body over here.
You were seen trying to move a corpse. Perhaps it should remain unmoved.
I disagree. What's her note say? Victoria, remember to read the ancient language book. You'll need to know some of the vocabulary to be able to move freely within the palace. From Father.
I never saw anything like this.
Cazador is truly going more mad by the minute.
Whatever happened to that girl? It wasn't good.
Ooh, a helmet of grit. When the wearer has 50% hit points or less, they have an additional bonus action. You know, that's probably pretty good on Weiss, considering he's a monk. He can just do an extra flurry of blows. But I'm not sure if that's better than what I'm currently using.
Someone there?
I hope this is important. For your sake.
I think we're going to change that out for what, you know, get a new helmet here. Ah, the Kozukuran Dictionary. This should be the one that lets us decipher the text on the door. The book is a dictionary of the ancient Kozukuran language from the distant land of Karatur. Flipping through the pages, you find certain words and phrases underlined: open, enter, beware, forbidden, and sealed.
Language? Hardly surprising for a vampire's lair.
Breathe deep and move.
Behold, one of Cazador's cheapest tricks. An illusionary wall. Behind it is the
Prime spot for an ambush.
a fetid little cell he'd throw us into when displeased.
So you've come home, little one, and come to visit Godie in your old kennel.
It's taking everything I have not to grind your rotten carcass to dust.
Don't be mad at Godie, child. I only did my job, only kept you in line.
You tortured us. For days at a time.
Oh, yes. And you sang so sweetly for me. None of the others screamed like you did. But you're home now, and you brought me a treat, eh? A new friend for Godie.
So we're killing this guy, right? Lay a hand on me and lose it, Bones.
Not very nice. Not very friendly. Why are you here then, little one, if not to see Godie?
We're here to see the master. But the ballroom door's locked. Give us the key.
No, it is too late. The doors are sealed on Master's orders. Godi will not open them for anyone, much less for you.
I think we just attack him now.
Oh yes! Fight Godi! Spill your blood on his kennel's floor!
Psionic interference. What does this do? Oh, that's from Shadow Art, I think. Disadvantage on saving throws. Well, it didn't take much to... What the heck? The Fire Myrmidon is really trying to get through the door. There's the Sar family ring.
Looks like the same language as that book from earlier. Swift as my feet can carry me.
I must be busy. Busy, busy, busy. Master might see me. Master might approve.
The Spawn Dormitory.
This is where the spawn were kept. When we were getting neither the cat nor the stick.
Someone's yelling in the other room. Or just talking very, very loudly. So many diaries here. Who knew that everyone in Cazador's home keeps a diary, apparently. Leon is apparently his most favored spawn. I thought Astarion would be his most favorite spawn. I'm hearing voices, but I don't know where they're coming from. Second floor, maybe? Yeah, I think it is in the second floor. There's nothing else down here. We gotta go past this body again. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to run through it. Move quickly, everyone.
Let's get on with it.
We could do a Song of Rest real quick. Top everyone's health off.
In your name. No more rest for the wicked.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and open up this door now.
The door remains sealed, with naught to see but strange writing and a small hollow. Looking closer, you recognize the writing. It's the same Cazador script from the dictionary you found.
Press the Tsar's signet ring against the hollow and read the door's inscription aloud.
The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door swings open.
How easy.
You can't be here. No one in, no one out.
A werewolf?
You're new. Cazador never kept guard dogs before.
The runaway spawn. You reek of the Master's scent. Come with us. Come to Master.
Excuse me? I will not be ordered around my own house by some blow-in mutt.
We bring you to him. We get his favor.
Okay, well, off to combat we go. Interesting move there, taking an attack of opportunity and then just immediately going back to where he was. A savage howl. What does that do? The character's movement speed is increased and it gains 20 temporary hit points. But it looks like it runs off when the turn's over. So maybe take our attention away from them.
Have to keep going.
I'm not close enough. I need greater movement. Yeah, let's do Guardian of Faith. Right on the edge there.
waste a step.
Was that the Raven trying to blind this one here? Immune to piercing damage. Wow, he's immune to all physical damage. That's interesting. Is that part of this Savage Howl condition? No, he just doesn't take any. Maybe it's because it's not a magical weapon. That's why. I'm not gonna use my Valiant Defense on that. Let's do a cunning action disengage here. Ooh, a level up.
Unleash me.
And there's just a single giant rat left. Buried underneath this werewolf here. Well, we've just hit max level. So let's go ahead and finish the last level up that we're going to do for this entire game. At least for these party members that we are focusing on. Monk level 8. So we can't increase strength anymore, but we can push our wisdom up. Is there another feat that I want to, though? Actor, alert, athlete, charger, crossbow expert. I mean, quite honestly, probably just going to do ASI to 18 wisdom for the monk. Gives us 1 more AC and increased damage on our unarmed strikes. Astarion's going to be rogue level 7. I think that increases his sneak attack dice. Let me look real quick here. Yeah, sneak attack goes up to 46 at level 7. And for Shadowheart, we can go level 2 wizard to get a subclass wizard for her. And probably going to use Grim Harvest is tempting because it'd make her very tanky. It says any spell, you get twice the hit points back per spell level used. Shadowheart usually isn't killing targets, though. So maybe we stick with Divination. These are just level 1 spells we're learning, so nothing that I'm too interested in. I guess, you know, we could throw on Ray of Sickness and Disguise Self, since that seems like it'd be fitting for Shadowheart. We're doing this more or less so we can just learn 1 more wizard spell. Amithar will have Bard level 7. So I think we go for our level 4 spell, probably is going to be Greater Invisibility. We can probably replace Silence. Let's do Polymorph.
Well, hello.
So we got Conjure Elemental, Fireball, Haste, and Shield, I think, was what we had before. There's also Wall of Fire, which is a tempting one, but we're going to be having concentration on more on other things, most likely. Sunbeam's also a very useful one. But for now, I think we'll just do Shield, and then these other ones here. Oh, there we go. Last level up for the game.
A long way to go still.
Restores! That's what it sounded like she said. No idea what she said there.
Still in control. Just.
Got a note here. I'll get you in. Sansi, I've been invited to play at a party at the Tsar's palace tonight in their ballroom. Show the chamberlain at the door this note and he'll let you in to join me. Wear your best dress.
They should all be running.
Looks like there's another hidden wall here. Something unlocked. That's what it sounded like, at least. Did it dispel the illusion? Because it seems like we can't get through now. Oh, it wasn't even an illusion. It was just a door. I don't quite remember how to get to Cazador's chambers. I would assume it's through this door here, but I don't know how to get through it. Maybe we have to go up this ladder here. Bunch of spare coffins for Cazador in case his gets all moldy and old. Doesn't appear to be what we're looking for, though. There's a door here. Another button. Okay, that unlocks this room. Looks like no one's cleaned this place in quite a while. Oh, we got a potion of invisibility. That's useful for Astarion. A silver key. Can't use this right now. Okay. Let's see if this key opens up anything down here. Oh, there's a room here. The office hall. Totally missed that. Yeah, that's where it is, I think. Because this would be his office.
Stand on a clean metal platform. A beautiful but antiquated elevator. There are some scuffs to show its age, signs of things dragged onto it over the years. But it seems to be in good working order.
What in the hells? I never knew this was here. This was always Cazador's private quarters. Only he ever came in here. Well, him and the unfortunate souls we brought to feed him.
Well, let's descend into the depths of the palace. We have like an army of dead fighting for us right now.
The elevator lies ready to carry you back up to the palace.
Wonder if the game will crash if I have too many people following me.
Any of this was here.
Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people in our party. We're counting all the additions we have.
Light on my feet.
Ominous, yet austere. This place has its charms.
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole, but does have an indentation for a signet ring. The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door opens, assailing you with pungent, musty air.
He does like keeping his fancy rings as methods of entry, it seems. Kind of want to know what's in the lower parts of the palace down there.
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole. The ring
A scroll of names. Names, thousands of them. Many of the surnames would be familiar to the Baldarian, though some of those near the beginning of the list are of families now long disappeared. This is a list of names of people dating back centuries, but continue right up to the present day.
Thousands of names. This couldn't be part of the ritual, could it?
It's vampire descendants, it seems like. Rel, Alchem, I suppose as you say that you have reason to be proud of the expansion of the vampire circle in your city. Of course, Atkatla is more homogeneous than Baldur's Gate, and you face fewer challenges from other factions and law enforcement, but still, accept my kudos on your progress there. Enjoy your success while you can, Alchem, for I'm afraid that very soon it will be surpassed by my situation in Baldur's Gate. Definitively so. I'm on the verge of a long-planned transformation that entirely changes the rules of the game. Too long have I been content to be merely a major city's vampire lord when I can be so much more. And I shall. But that's all I'll say about the matter at present, young Alchem. After all, we mustn't give away the surprise entirely. From Cazador Sar. Meditations of a Vampire Lord. The journal Cazador Sar records the movements and actions of his spawn with particular attention paid to Astarion. Every order, failure, and punishment is recorded with cold calculation. Only the most recent entries seem to betray any emotion. Astarion failed to return from his hunt this night. Godi informed he will have the pliers ready when the boy shows himself again. Still missing. I ought not to be surprised. The boy has always been troublesome, but to disappear now when we are all but ready, it is unconscionable even for him. I have dispatched the brood. They will find him and bring him home, and when they do, I'll make him scream for this. It has been days, and he is still missing. No amount of pain has motivated his brothers and sisters to find him. It seems Baldur's Gate has swallowed him whole. I am searching farther afield, but my reach outside the city is limited. In the meantime, the hunt continues here. Delaria and Petrus returned from today's hunt, rushing to report that they had seen him in Worm's Crossing. Their tale was fanciful, but they believe it to be true. Astarion, standing in the sun's light, willing and able to disobey me. Inconceivable. It seems he has become more than troublesome. He is now a liability, but he will be brought to heel. He will come home, take his place with the others, and complete his purpose. What a sick, twisted man.
approaching the cells, you're met with hollow-eyed faces. There's an almost physical stink of decay and neglect.
Astarion, do you know who these prisoners are?
I don't even know what this prison is. He hid all of this from me. And the others. If I had to guess, I'd say they're part of his ritual. But where in the hells do they come from?
You. I know you. You're the one from the tavern. You smiled and joked and got me drunk.
No. You're dead.
You called me so many sweet things. My name sounded like a lyric on your tongue.
Sebastian.
You remember me.
You were handsome. Shy. You'd never been kissed.
You taught me how. And then you destroyed me.
It can't be.
Beneath the dirt and blood, you notice that every prisoner has a rune carved into their flesh.
His scar matches one of the runes on your back.
Then they're bound to the Black Mass too. Bound through the scars. Through me. I know these faces. Every one that shares my scar. They're my conquests. I pursued them. Seduced them. And brought them to Cazador. He told us he was feeding on them, but he turned them to spawn. He turned every last one, so we'd have souls for this cursed ritual.
How long?
What?
This is quite sad.
How long have I been down here?
I'm surprised all the other ones aren't speaking. Let Astarion answer.
170 years. You were one of my first.
My family. My friends. They're gone. You took them from me. You took everything from me.
Cazador plans to use you in his ritual. That's why he's scarred you. Let us help. Knowledge. Wonder why we have an advantage.
Help. Help. There's no helping us while that monster lives.
That's why we're here. To destroy Cazador.
You can't. It's not possible.
We'll find a way.
And then? What happens to us?
What do you want to happen?
I don't know. I just don't want to die down here. Please. Whatever you do, just do it quickly. I can't go on waiting.
We'll be back. You have my word.
Hey! Hey, you! Come closer.
Oh, God. It can't be.
It is you. I knew it. I'll kill you. Once I get out of here, I'll kill you!
Astarion, why do these children know you?
I don't know what you mean. I've never seen these children in my life.
Liar! You're the one who kidnapped us. You're the reason we're spawns. I'll kill you!
Yes. Now that you, mention it, I may have done that. Don't look at me like that. Cazador's orders. Quite the deviation from my usual routine, of course. Capture, not lure. I didn't bring them in with sweet rolls or anything. I really forgot about them. Felt nothing the moment I handed them over to him. Oh.
We need to get these children out of here.
We're not children. Don't call us children.
Well, that's fair. They've been alive for hundreds of years.
Dry.
Thirsty little brats, aren't they?
I'll show you thirsty.
You are definitely exactly where you belong, slightly locked away from the rest of us. A snarl.
Leave us alone. You've said enough.
Gods above. He kept Sebastian. The children, I can understand, leverage against their parents, but Sebastian? I should have known what Cazador was capable of. Ah, he's played us for such fools. Not just 7 spawn to placate the devil. 7 spawn and 7,000 souls bound to them in blood. Everyone, whoever trusted me enough to let down their guard, innocents, idiots, and the unlucky. It doesn't matter. I will need to sacrifice them all if I want to perform the ritual.
You can save them. It is Cazador's cruelty, not yours, to have kept them alive in this way. Don't think about them. Focus on yourself. It's going to be glorious. You're almost worse than me. You can save them.
What's the point? They're as good as dead. I thought they were dead. If they are unleashed, they will cause incredible carnage. They will be ravenous. They must die. Better they serve a purpose.
And the moment they die, they will hate you as much as they hate him. You will never forget that.
I know they will. I know I won't.
I'm not sure what would be the best answer there. Hopefully it was the right answer. Oh, here's the big man himself.
Who stands before us? Is this truly our prodigal son? Do not slouch before me, boy. Have you no respect for yourself? Look at you, crawling back after abandoning your family. You should be begging our forgiveness.
He doesn't owe you anything.
Have you fallen so far that this speaks for you?
I don't need anyone to speak for me.
No, you always had a gift for words. I fondly remember your empty boasting, your tired jokes, your endless No! Shut up!
I will say nothing. Let Astarion take control.
They told me you had changed. I dared not believe it. Oh, thankless child.
I've always hated this motherfucker.
Gift? Did I not make you?
He is a bastard.
You are?
You son of a bitch.
His voice is annoying too.
You truly forgot my power. You truly thought our bond as creator and creation was all that stopped you from killing me? Hmm? Oh, you are weak, my child. You are a small, pathetic little boy who never amounted to anything. But today, you will finally do something worthwhile. You will burn, and I will ascend.
Oh no, Astarion's armor flew off.
No! Stop him! Get me out of this! Witness the birth of the Vampire Ascendant! Ecce Dominus! Fight on if you must!
Let's see. Counterspell. We'll use that real quick. It seems like it didn't go through. Okay, well, that took out most of our allies there. We gotta free Astarion. Where is he at? All the way in the back. Let's try and fly over here. Well, we'll do a cunning action dash first and then fly. There we go. Astarion's back in the fight. For some reason, our cunning action dash did not use a bonus action, but I'm not going to sit here and complain. We'll go for this chatter teeth here. Now it's saying we don't have enough movement. Okay. He's concentrating on that call lightning there. Got a DC of 22. Oh, he does have sunlight sensitivity. So if we get daylight on him, it actually will probably do some good damage on him. I don't think I know Daylight as a spell, though. Let's break this concentration on him. Okay, it's not going super well. This fight's a lot more challenging on Tactician, it seems like. Let's do probably like a level 6 Spirit Guardians, maybe? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Or we could do this level 5 evocation spell here. Let's do both with a potion of speed. Actually, let's haste. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and haste Minthara. And then we'll probably do this spell here. Where is haste at? There it is. Boom! As for Minthara, I think we're probably going to go with just Eldritch blasting him in the face, I guess. Yeah, Weiss is out. Dang, 2 people down.
You are going to suffer for everything you did to me! I have known you for 2 centuries. Have I not suffered enough?
Yeah, this is a pretty tough battle on Tactician. Nothing like it is in normal gameplay, it seems like. And they're all like immune to slashing damage. Spirit Guardians, yeah. The problem is everyone's getting paralyzed or knocked unconscious. So I guess we're gonna go for Mass Healing Word. Shit, we'll just do it at the 6th level. Maybe we just do it at the 4th level. I'm gonna save my level 6 spell slot for offense, probably. And we got this noxious gas all over the place. Oh, if we stand in the ritual source, he loses it. So maybe that's what we do. We gotta get everyone standing in the ritual sources. Well, Weiss is down again. Weiss is dead. I'm not sure I can recover from this, but I'm gonna keep trying, I guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna load. Oh, but the last place we saved was like way back here. Oh my god, so if we die, we're gonna lose all that progress. So we're gonna have to try and win. I thought there'd be an autosave when we got here. If you die, put Daylight on Shadowheart, haste her literally right before battle, and 6th level that shit right on him. I mean, I might just try and find a way to retreat if there's a way to. Yeah, because if we load, it's gonna go all the way back to where we were fighting these people at, which was forever ago. Like, I can't believe we didn't get an autosave when we came down here. I mean, honestly, I'm thinking about just having Astarion just trying to book it the hell out of here and having, like, Withers, like, resurrect us and long resting. Because this is not going very well. I don't know if you can, but you can try. You cannot flee while in this region. But if I run all the way to the elevator, it might work. We're gonna have at least one person trying to run away while the rest hold their ground. I mean, Minthara's about to die. I guess we're just going to try to use Revivify on Weiss. But I'm not even close enough to do it. I have to take several attacks of opportunity here.
Take you.
I need to hold on.
Okay, Mass Cure Wounds at level 6.
Take you.
I thirst for combat.
Like, Weiss can't even get a turn. He's just being pummeled over here. This battle's stressing me out. And it's funny because, like, on normal difficulty, it's not this hard. But I guess Tactician makes all the difference. Minthara's down again.
Keep them guessing.
Okay, well, Astarion is officially outside of combat.
The elevator lies ready.
Cannot fast travel from this area. Is it because we're in combat? Well, we'll just have Astarion walk out of here.
Ready.
First time I've ever had to flee doing this this run through here. So I guess we'll just leave Astarion here and have everyone else try and finish the fight. Even though it's not very likely going to happen. I don't even know where to begin. There's so many enemies. We just keep pushing forward. Yeah, Cazador is a freaking misty ass form here. I'm not even sure if I can even hit him right now. Let's go into the Slayer form, probably. I think we're going to use one of our actions to take a big ass potion of healing. Oh yeah, they're immune to slashing damage. And this is the Slayer's non-magical attacks, so I literally can't do anything to them. The fact that they're immune to all physical damage is very frustrating. But at least this makes Cazador seem like the huge threat that he's supposed to be. Because you're always told by Astarion that you can't fight this guy. I did this battle on normal and died like 7 times before I got it done. Immune to all non-magical damage is disgusting. Well, yeah, it makes the Slayer form here, like, useless. Literally, all it does for me is just turn me into a tank. And I can't even remember the fact that they're immune to all physical damage because they're like the only enemy in the game that's like that. And I guess it's just because they're werewolves. You need like silver to pierce them. But you'd think like the Slayer form would at least be considered magical. And we came in here with like 12 people fighting with us. We had like a bunch of add-ons like with ghouls and everything. And I think Cazador did like a level 6 call lightning or something right away and just wiped out the whole party. I mean, yeah, we got like a fire myrmidon here fighting with us. I'm kind of just waiting for Shadowheart to die so we can just revive everyone and try again. We're gonna have to long rest. I'm assuming Cazador won't complete the ritual, though, because Astarion's not here. And he needs everyone to complete the ritual. And these ghouls just paralyze us over and over again. Like, they drained like 140 health off of our Slayer form. So, like you said, sweetheart, probably the best thing to do is prepare Daylight with Shadowheart. Cast that shit at level 6 to have it cover the entire arena. That's probably the only way I can see myself winning this fight. And maybe just come in like with everyone already drinking a potion of speed. Shadowheart's over here running away. Because she's got 9 turns of eye bite with the panic condition. And the ghoul's just missing over and over again. Where the heck is Cazador at? Over here. There's maybe a chance we can recover from this if we have, like, Weiss just flurry of blow the crap out of him. Because we do have, like, 4 bonus actions right now. Assuming that we don't get eye-bited here. Never mind, Weiss is down again.
I'm going to last much longer.
Yeah, this is the end here. We came slightly close. It was just down to like 2 werewolves and some bats.
A little help, please.
I'm just gonna end her turn. Let him finish her off. Okay, now that they're all dead, maybe Astarion can leave this place?
Tread carefully.
It's still saying I can't fast travel. So we might just have to leave the whole palace altogether and come back in. It is kind of funny that Astarion is the one that fled. He saw how strong Cazador was, and he was like, "Screw this! I'm out of here. Y'all are on your own."
Thou hast now a bosom companion. Take care that thou art not distracted on thy quest, seeking the comforts of the flesh.
I will enjoy myself whenever I please.
Recall that in time, all becomes dust and bone.
Here we are, like, nearly dying from Cazador, getting party wiped, and Withers is giving us advice on our love life.
Require a new ally. Then thou must return with the proper pay. This is the price of balance. Well counted. By doom and dusk, I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Then we gotta slowly wait for him to revive each person. Okay, well, let's do a long rest and come back and see how this fight goes. With with Cazador being all confused at us fleeing the ritual. I'm not sure how that's gonna go. Alright, so I got one idea here to make this a little easier.
Can't slow down.
Make ourselves immune to the frightened condition by having Jaheira cast Hero's Feast on us.
Well, flattered as I am.
I'm not going to worry about leveling her up right now. I just need to get everyone together. Alright, let's get all of our additions in one spot here. I know we got Conjure Elementals. We'll do the Fire Myrmidon. I think once we get ready for the next battle, though, we're going to end the stream there, because it is getting to be a little late. We'll just have to try round 2 with Cazador next time. But I'll start the stream off next time with the battle ready to go, so we can see how that goes for the second attempt.
I've got a long road ahead.
Apparently I was vastly unprepared, even though it feels like I had a lot going for me. Oh, I guess the Shield of Thralls didn't do anything when... that's fine, we don't need a Shield of Thralls. Okay. That should be all the ads that we need. So we just gotta get Astarion over here and cast Hero's Feast.
On my way.
Oh, I forgot. We gotta recruit Minthara back into the party.
You wish to consult me? Your party is full. Then let us...
All right. Okay, I think we're about as buffed as we're going to get. We're going to have Shadowheart learn Daylight. Probably just get rid of blindness. And the real test here is going to be how, if I broke this fight or not, because I don't know if the game's not going to like the fact that we retreated.
If not over, then through.
Okay. Well, it looks like it's just picked right up where it left off. So I guess we'll go ahead and save here. And we'll go ahead and see how that fight goes next time. I'm gonna make a new save. We'll just call this OMG, Cazador sucks. So thanks for everyone that stopped by. We'll go ahead and finish this fight next time, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I'm going to take tomorrow off for streaming because I got to do some preparations for Halloween. I've got a cool outfit to get together, and I'm going to go ahead and spend some time with some friends I got in the area. And I'll be doing another stream on Friday, standard time that we normally do, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 10 o'clock. So I will see you all then. I hope you all have a wonderful evening.